The latest news from Canada based on major American and Canadian newspapers for February 17, 2025. White House confirms seriousness of 51st state threats. In a shocking development, the White House has confirmed that U.S. President Donald Trump's threats to make Canada the 51st state should be taken as a serious threat to Canadian sovereignty. Andrew Furey, Premier of Newfoundland and Labrador, emerged from a meeting with senior White House officials last week, stating that the U.S. administration is very serious about the 51st state comments. President Trump has reiterated his stance, saying, "Why would we pay $200 billion a year in subsidies to Canada when they're not a state? You do that for a state, but you don't do that for somebody else's country." This statement has raised concerns about the potential economic and sovereignty implications for Canada. Heavy snowfall has pummeled parts of Ontario and Quebec, marking the second severe storm of the week. Western Canada continues to experience extreme cold for the third consecutive day, while the Maritimes face another storm bringing heavy snow and icy conditions expected to last into Monday. The Liberal leadership race is heating up, with former Bank of Canada Governor Mark Carney revealing that former Prime Minister Stephen Harper had asked him to join his cabinet as finance minister in 2012. This disclosure adds an interesting dimension to the ongoing leadership contest. Canada and the U.S. are currently in a month-long truce after President Trump threatened sweeping tariffs on Canadian imports. However, the Canadian sugar and candy industry remains vulnerable to potential U.S. tariffs, according to experts. In response to these challenges, Canada is attempting to improve relations with the U.S. through various means, including a potential deal on Arctic icebreakers. This move is seen as crucial for maintaining a presence in the resource-rich Arctic region and countering increased Russian and Chinese activities in the area. The National Advisory Committee on Residential Schools Missing Children and Unmarked Burials continues to support Indigenous communities in identifying, locating, and commemorating children who died at residential schools in Canada. In sports news, Canada is set to face Finland in a crucial match at the Four Nations Face-Off hockey tournament in Boston. The game has significant implications for both teams' chances of reaching the final against the U.S. As Canada navigates these complex political, economic, and social challenges, the nation remains resilient in the face of both internal and external pressures. Stay tuned for further developments on these critical issues shaping Canada's future.